Okay, good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in today's webinar. Um, just a heads up, if you can hear me. Otherwise, I assume everyone can hear, and then I will start. Thank you for everyone taking the time this week, every single morning, to tuning in, to learning more about what social media can do for you. I think the moment you know this, the moment you can never go back to what you've never known. I think that is the one thing that is important is you're gaining all of this knowledge. Now, this is not in-depth knowledge. I do go deeper in each of them. For me, this webinar series this week, like I would do on a daily workshop, is to give you more details and to give you details about what social media can do for you so that you don't lose out to what it can do for you, especially if you have a business that wants to go global. This is the great way of doing it. Even if you have a business that are locally that you can use. Now, just to give you a heads up, in the next webinar, I'm going to, if you are only those who are joining on the last one, will get all the tools, a list of tool sets, a list of people to contact to help you to grow your business, consultation, and a few freebies. So please make sure that you also join tomorrow to get done. And then I'm going to also invite you tomorrow. From next week on, I'm going to interview people that are, how can I say, experts in their field in the industry for not only social media, but also on other different platforms of how to grow your business, how to create a team culture, how to generate leads in a different way. Also a little bit about motivation. I'm going to interview a few of my clients, a few of people that I know. So please tune in. I believe you're all enjoying it. As you know, I'm doing my best to keep it at the maximum 45 minutes. It's enough time in the morning to have a cup of coffee and have your breakfast so that you can join in and just learn, even if you listen to it in the background. If not, last night it was uploaded on YouTube, and as well on SlideShare was uploaded the PDFs. You will find it under Digital Online Warrior or Marketing Online. It's version 1, 2, and 3, and 4 will be uploaded as soon as I can today. Okay, thank you, everyone. Remember again to please go follow me, open this link and go share it with your friends as well. It's all about me, from my profile to my LinkedIn to all of my social media links. It's a great platform. It's like a business card Linktree that I use. And the power of that is as I can put all my links at one place. So if people want to know about me, I share them one place, one link, and they have access to all of my links from my websites to my social media. And so it's easy to. And thank you for those who have sent me connection requests. And thank you for those who are liking me on Facebook and social media. Please, if you haven't done it, I would really, really appreciate it, because you will be informed of future webinars and things that's going to happen. So let's quickly look at today, how we can still crush it in 2020. Yesterday, we talked about the power of Facebook, LinkedIn, and a little bit about landing pages. Didn't go into much depth, but just showed you the power of those channels. And the feedback that I got from those who joined yesterday, that it was really valuable. And so thank you for that feedback. The one person said it made him gnar. That is how he felt about it in the end of the day. But thank you for that. I think also, one of the people that is viewing is Dr. Bill Price. He connected with me on LinkedIn, and I went to see his LinkedIn. I'm very impressed, Dr. Bill. I think your LinkedIn is really one of those on top. I can see you've been working LinkedIn hard in the past, and hopefully the tools that I've shared with you yesterday that will help you even to grow your LinkedIn even more going forward. If everyone wants to know as well, go look at Dr. Bill Price on LinkedIn. You will see he has a lot of recommendations. He has a lot of skills endorsements, some of them over 500. Very well set out profile on LinkedIn. So very impressed. Well done. And please use the tool so that you can have more connections going forward. The next thing is, if you can quickly write that down, is bit.ly.monkey.m7. I'm going to type it in as well, so that you all can log into that. Now, this is a follow-up on Facebook. I'm going to share 2 tools with you today. And these tools you can use to grow your Facebook and have extra access on your Facebook. It's more focused on Facebook Messenger. So have everyone written down this? Hopefully so. If not, you will get the slideshow so that you can click on it. So Mobile Monkey, this is the program's name, is the world's best integrated web chat. So it's a chat bot service that you integrate with your not only with your website, but you can send SMSs and it's connected with your Facebook Messenger. You can set it up automatically to answer your request on social media automatically. You can guide them. You can build a funnel. You can market to people that have visited your Facebook page. And you can push through marketing. You can also create a database of people that does follow you. And I think this will help you. Now, there's a few of these tools out there that you can use that is to benefit. The best one, I think, still a bit, Mobile Monkey is a chat builder. You write content once and use it on every platform. So you create a sequence of messages that goes out. It's instant communication. And also it helps you to get more leads, get more sales, and build relationship with your customers. It's like you're omnipresent. You're constantly out there. People, yes, they find out later that it's a bot answering them and responding to them, but at least they're getting instant reply. Now, Facebook works on algorithms, so the faster you're on, the more likes you get, the more comments you get, the more interaction you get, and the faster you respond, the more it will push you up to be seen in front of people for free. So remember, AI is important. Whatever you do on social media, keep it constant, keep it busy a lot, be out there for people to see you and to know what you do. Now, the next one is ManyChat. Now, ManyChat is also the same way as also a marketing automator, combined Facebook Messenger and SMS to grow your business. It's also imported where you can do mails and SMSs. You can even create an online store on Facebook if you want to sell products with ManyChat. You can even do your Facebook ads through ManyChat. So it's a great platform there. Just to give you an example, on the screen while I took this picture is you engage with your customers. Now, you have questions, they choose an option and automatically there's a reply. And so you guide them through the steps in the end of the day. And so you make it so much easier to how can I say, distinguish who's real customers and who's people that can become real leads, and you can reach out to them in the end of the day. So this is two great platforms that you can use on your Messenger side. Now, remember, when you installed Facebook Messenger, you gave it access, you gave it even access to your microphone and your camera. Now, just an interesting sake, the other day, I was speaking over my WhatsApp voice note. And the thing that I talked about, not a few hours later, I start seeing an ad on Facebook towards the topic that I have discussed. So Facebook does listen. I don't know how. Sometimes I would talk and then Siri will respond. And I'm like, I didn't ask Siri to respond. So everyone, if you go Google, I couldn't find the picture, but there's a picture of, I will see if I can get it for tomorrow, of Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook, where he sits in front of his laptop, and if you zoom in, you will see on his laptop the webcam is being closed off with a plaster. So even if he does it, it just shows you we need to do that as well. Okay, so today Instagram is part of Facebook, so please connect that with your Facebook page. One thing nice about Instagram, if you post on Instagram, it goes to, you can automatically share that to Facebook and Twitter. So it helps you to have one platform where you share and it will go to the multiple platforms. So it helps you and save you time. The one thing about Instagram, it is about sharing pictures. It used to be about video, but it's also a short type of website where you are. The idea is also to post a lot. This is about posting your lifestyle, sharing content for people to reshare. And the idea is to get as much followers as possible. The other thing about it is the more followers you get, you start being seen as an influencer. I'm seen as an entry-level influencer in South Africa because I have about 7,000 followers. And the reason for that is powerful is you can connect with other influencers that that their followers are your clients. And you pay influencers to market you. Just to give you an example, I'm the influencer and brand ambassador for Body20, South Downs, and Irene. So everyone that is in that area will get a free voucher if you're interested to go to Body20 when the lockdown is open. But I'm the brand ambassador. I promote them on social media. And like today, I'm promoting them as well. I've gained almost 5% in muscle and lost about 6% in fat in the last 3 months. So if you really want to lose weight and pick up muscle, please go think about it. It's only 20 minutes workout a week, maximum 40 minutes. And the results are amazing. For me, that ended up being in a wheelchair. It got me to be able to walk again, getting stronger and climbing mountains. So that is what happens. An influencer can help you to build your brand. But remember, in the first webinar, I talked about it. There's two things that we do in social media. One is brand awareness, where we build our brand. The stronger our brand is, the more attraction we will get. And then marketing is where we push our market out, and we want to generate leads so that we can close deals in the end of the day. Now, just to give you an idea, my social media is working good. I got a few companies reaching out to me yesterday to do online keynote speaking towards their staff in the next month. So we've set out a few quotes. So if all goes well, when all goes well, it will be scheduled, and I will be doing what I'm doing now to you, to their staff, that they will call in. So everyone, it is powerful at the moment if you do it correctly and you put it out there. I have 2 clients that are pushing their marketing at the moment on social media, and they're getting good results. Look, at the moment, it's not only just some companies won't get sales in this moment. Yet, if you put your brand out there, if this lockdown is down, when the people search, who they're going to find? The person with the most content, credibility, and social proof out there, or the one that is just starting up and posting? Also, are you posting negative stuff, or are you posting hope, dependent on your industry that you're on? Are you promoting hope? Are you promoting inspiration, motivation in this period? And it will show people a lot about what type of person you are. There's a lot of tools out there on Instagram. Here's an example. Growth Dominator is that it's a automated system. One thing that I like about social media, there's a lot of automated tools out there that one can use towards helping you, like I shared on LinkedIn and so forth. And this helps you to follow people. You set it up automatically. It likes them. You can also set up to unfollow people. You don't want to have follow more people than that follows you. You can also schedule posts. You can also schedule automatic comments that can be and repost. So this is a powerful platform to use. Another one is this is Gram Mister. This is how you get real followers. I'm using curiosity is how many accounts get likes and followers, but who would ever spend their whole day liking and following other people? So this is also an automation tool. Like I said, there's so many. Once you start searching, you need to find the one that's going to work for you. Also, the one that suits your budget. Remember what I told you in the beginning, you need to have an ad spend per social media platform at minimum of 100 Rand a day. You're looking also at a budget between 2,500 and 5,000 Rand per month on the platform. Now, I'm currently spending about 25 to 35,000 Rand a month just on my marketing alone. And it brings, if I don't do that, the business stops coming in. So I know you're in a catch-22. So where do you start? You start on one social media channel, and remember, you build it up. You get it, control of it. You get the skill for it, and then you move to the next one. For me is, you need to start somewhere. When I started with like 500 Rand per channel, and I grew that to where it is now. And so that is important for you. At least start, and you can grow into that amount that you want to spend. I have one client that spends 80,000 Rand a month on marketing. I have another client that spends 400,000. He's a speaker. I'm not going to mention his name now. I don't want to put him out there, but yeah, he spends on the good months when he has his workshops. It's different now. He spends up to 400,000 on marketing alone. I was part of a summit in the beginning of the year. Just to give an idea, we got 6,000 people in the room, 3,000 online, 3,000 in the room. and there was almost R1 million that was spent. Now, the return of investment is very good because you get those people and you get in front of them, and it's leads. So how much are you willing to spend? And that's why I said your measurement and your analytics is so important. You need to know what a lead costs you. If you know a lead costs you R1,000 a lead, then and you need 10 leads a month, how much are you going to spend? You're going to spend up to 10,000 or more to get those leads. And that is why measurement and analytics is so important. The next is Twitter. Now, Twitter is more focused for globally. Not a lot of South Africans are on Twitter, but yet if you want to grow a global business, Twitter is the way to go. Your affluent managers, CEOs, etc., loves Twitter. I've reached out to CEOs of companies on Twitter and they respond. So please follow the same principle as LinkedIn. You comment on their tweets, you share information on their tweets, and before you know it, they would follow you back, and you can send them inboxes as well and say, look, I love what you do. You're amazing. Can we set up a call? I would love to know more how about you do it. Remember, by asking, you will get either a yes or a no. So it's important for you to ask in the end of the day. So Twitter, there's my Twitter. I only have a few followers at the moment. I haven't been using that a lot, but I'm starting to using that more. Why is Twitter so important? Here's the thing. You can do the same with Twitter as you've done on Facebook. You also get a tag and you can target people. You can create lookalike audiences. You can target followers. It's a tag that you install on your website. You can look at genders. Now, targeting options is you can look at the interest. You can put in keywords. You can target by location. You can create a tailored audience, reach your website visitors only. Target users watching certain TV shows. If you know they watch TV shows that are going to be your client, their gender, the device that they use. Now, one thing that I know is, look, you can even target their income. It shows you their household generation, family, ethnicity. There's dining, finances, household. You know, this is also in depth. How many of you knew this? Can I see some hands? Probably nobody knew this. Twitter can do this. Look there. You can even target people that drink coffee, that love bottled water, energy drinks. If you know you're targeting a sports company or sports people, and you're going to target those who drink sports drink, probably energy drink, water is in the sports industry is a lot. So look there, deli food, gift and party, health food, retail brands, lifestyle. So you can really go in depth. And that's the next thing that I'm going to talk about tomorrow is your target market. Who do you target? If you don't know who your target market is, how will you be able to reach them? And because Facebook and Twitter and so forth give you this in-depth ways of doing it, the more you know your target market or your avatar, the easier it will be for you to create ads towards them. And guess what? The lower your lead spent will be in the end of the day per lead. I have a complete guide that if you want it, you can share it. This is just a quick screenshot that I did. Twitter's targeting options, also interest targeting, behavior targeting, from demographics to brands. This is just a quick screenshot. It even goes on further. The books they like, the beauty products they like, education, events, business, careers. You can search people that search for jobs, career news, general info. So Twitter even goes almost more in depth than what Facebook does. So if you really know that your clients are and you want to go global, I believe Twitter is the way to go. Another app tool that you can use for Twitter is something called Twittonomy. It gives you Twitter analytics and more. It shows you the hashtags that are in follow. It helps you to what interactions on Twitter, what users use, are you mentioned, is there retweets, favorites. You can back up your tweets, retweets, mentions to Excel. You can have all the analytics you need. You can get action insights on your followers. You can download your followers. You can get a list of your followers. You can track clicks and so more. So this is a very, very powerful tool for those who want to use Twitter and know their target market is on Twitter. So look at using Twitter or Twittonomy. Yes, example, some of my hashtags that I use. I always use certain hashtags in my post, and the reason for that is to track my post and also to see who else use these hashtags on Twitter and especially LinkedIn. So that you know the hashtags is mainly for Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. One thing, if you search by hashtags, you will find that what other people post about the post using those hashtags. And guess what? You can then reach out to them. You can comment with them. It's like-minded people. But also, when you search for hashtags, go search the top hashtags in your industry that you can find and use those hashtags, because those hashtags are in the news. Those hashtags are being used everywhere. Now, one thing that I just want to mention today is that Twitter also has a website tag that you can reach out to people, remarket them, like on Facebook, like on LinkedIn. So it's a tag that you get that you install on your website as well. How many of you knew that Twitter is so powerful tool? You know, I think most of you are probably not on Twitter or probably hardly use Twitter. So please look at doing Twitter. Yes, again, you get more conversions on your website. You can create campaigns. You only pay for the number of website link clicks and when to use it. So Twitter is very powerful in that sense. Okay, so before I get to Pinterest, one thing that I just want to mention that I can go in a little bit into the details is yesterday when I spoke about content creation, is that, or the day before that actually, is that one thing is powerful is news jacking. Now, what news jacking is you look at what's currently in the news and you create articles, or you go share articles about what's in the news with your thought. Give you an example, IT company that I worked with shared, is your computer coronavirus ready? Talking about playing on the news of coronavirus, but also talking about does your system have antivirus protection? So they used what's in the news towards that. They also used blackouts. Don't have a load shedding at home. Get our unique something. But in the end of the day, they were selling UPS to help people. I have another company that does sell generators that also jumps on it. They said I also played on load shedding to be prepared. They also did on this thing about Corona. So it's important you can use what's in the industry. Now, most of you are probably not on Pinterest. Now, Pinterest is a tool that I'm only using 20%, maybe 10% of the time. But here's the other thing that Twitter is powerful for. Now, this is example, my Twitter at the moment, I only have 1,000 followers, monthly viewers of my post. You can also post on it photos. You can create boards. You can say certain boards on there. One, if I was Color My Soul, company that does dot art, I will create certain boards for certain dots, and one for rock art, one for boards, one for cutouts, etc. And you share it on it, and people start following you, build a community in the end of the day. Also, like I said in the first day, this is all about branding. You know, if people search for you and they find you omnipresent, they find you everywhere, what are they going to think about you? That you are a professional company that are putting out content and info, and that gives you social credibility and social proof. So put it out there, even if you're not getting business of it, it builds your brand. Another thing that you can use it for is you can also track conversions, you can measure results, and you can build audiences. Pinterest also has a tag like LinkedIn, like Twitter, like Facebook pixels that you can use to generate people, and you can market towards them, because it's a different market that are in Pinterest. So that's the reason why you have to use all of this. Even if you don't run ads on all of them, it all depends on your market and your budget. Pinterest ads also target people that have visited your website. You can upload your email list. You can also engage with your page. People that look alike, they call it act alike. Interesting how people, how this different companies change their wording, but it does the same. You can search campaigns, exact match keywords, interest, broad match keywords, dynamic words. So it's not as in depth as the other channels, but also it does give you the reads that you would love. Okay, the up and coming one of the future, it's the fourth most downloaded app on the iStore and on Google Play Store. It's the third most or the fourth most installed social media app. Number one is Facebook. Then it's LinkedIn, YouTube, not LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and now TikTok. So TikTok is for the future. They're busy developing their ad platform and their pixels. And one thing that is important by TikTok, this is for the future. Here's an example of my TikTok that I started. I'm still learning it. It's like Snapchat, but I'm not talking about Snapchat today. It's Snapchat is actually becoming old news because the platform to be on is TikTok. So use maybe this downtime, lockdown time, to learn how to use TikTok. And that's what I'm busy doing at the moment to grow it, because the ages might be young on TikTok, but I see a lot of old people, older generation, also getting into TikTok, especially now. This is a way of building your future brand. I will share this link with you, but it's TikTok statistics. As you can see, top 10 apps on the Apple App Store. Just to give you an example, it's actually now on TikTok compared to YouTube, WhatsApp, Instagram. So people are downloading, people are there. Now, even if you're not going to get business from there, it's a place where you build your brand and people start talking about you. From there, you lead them to your website, you lead them to Facebook, etc., and you build a following. It is busy, like I said, leading it out. There's my tick code. I see it's already been, but this was now in this year, this was launched. You can also, I see, create a tick code. I didn't see that. As you see, I haven't used it yet, but also you can start in the future, we'll be able to create ads here. They're working on it. Remember, when this is starting, to give an idea, ad spend will not be expensive. Why? Because they want people to start spending money on TikTok. So be prepared. Be prepared to be on TikTok. That's what I'm doing. The moment the ad center is opening up, then it's being able to run ads, because your ad spend is not going to be as much per keyword compared to what example Facebook is. So if I'm you, and only if I was you, I would start looking at TikTok as well. Sorry about this image is not the best, but I will read it for you. Why TikTok is important. Example, Gary Vee says, is the training wheels for the future influencers and content creators who don't know where to start. The app was downloaded more times than YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat in the last quarter of 2018. It could pave the way for other platforms that give people a framework to create. It's way more than just an app for kids to sing and dance. It's the future. TikTok is changing the media industry. It's in ages of 16 to 24. So it might not be your target market, but remember, in 10 years' time, those 24-year-olds will be 54. And so you use this platform for the future. There's over 500 million monthly users, male, female, more the same. Competitors are out-hunting Netflix, Snapchat, and Instagram, valued at 75 billion, This is just a little bit more info. So TikTok is really a good platform to be on. So I think you can really benefit from that. Okay, now remember I spoke to you about Bitly yesterday, and you've seen me using the links. Bitly is a platform where you create short links. The other one is Sorby, but Sorby you have to pay. Just link, Bitly is for free. Now, just to give you, in the last month, from the 5th of March, I start sharing a link to show people. I had 145 links to Linktree, and from Linktree, I get also other analytics to see where people have clicked. Now, just to show you, this shows you where people came from. It's Germany, interesting, South Africa, United States. 127 came through email, SMS, or they got directly to that. 10 came through Facebook, 3 through LinkedIn. And so this just gives you an idea on which days they clicked on. And the reason for this is with every post that you do on whatever platform, you always have to share a link. Either get my free ebook, either get my discount voucher, either go to my online store, whatever you do, but you create a Bitly link for that. The other thing you need to do is you create a Bitly link for each platform. So the same link for each platform. And the reason for that is just to have that more analytics to say, all my posts on Facebook, how many clicks do I get and on each day? Because you can go to, let's say, March the 17th, got 1 click. What post did I post on that day that people didn't click? But on March the 6th, I got almost 15 clicks. So then I go look at what I've posted. And remember about the customer experience, you go look at what the people want. As you started seeing my stuff went low, and the only reason this last week and a half, I didn't post much, but also when I posted, it was selling people into webinars, and people don't like selling. The days that I did good was sharing content to people. Again, this will allow you to see how LinkedIn is doing, how Pinterest is doing, and you will know that 8-79-21 rule, you spend almost 80% on what's working and 20% on what's not working. And the next one, if you're not a graphic designer, it's a nice tool to use. Canva can you create the right sizes for all of your social media platforms, the right images. It already has the right sizes, so you don't have to resize all of it. So this helps you, and you can automatically share directly from Canva to your social media. Also, Canva can create short 5-second to 10-second or a little bit longer video clips that you can use on your cover page, you can use on your social media. So Canva is really, really a good tool to use. So please look into using Canva. If you're not a designer, you can create your own ebook covers. You can create brochures, business cards, invoices, letterheads, logos, media kits. So you can really put your whole brand on this. And if you ever want to use something, you just add a designer to this because your brand is already on it, and you use your brand on everything that you do. Motivational posters, labels, gift certificates. And I know one of my clients, Color My Soul, to give you an example, I like to put there because he's listening today. She's using Canva a lot in her post, and she's doing very, very well. I see someone said interesting on Twitter, TikTok interesting. We'll try. Been playing around with Canva. It's really great. So people are using it. This is just a little bit of tools that you can use to up your game on content creation. Again, if you want to analyze your competitors, that's important. Sometimes we need to know what our competitors are doing. Remember, they already spent research on creating ads, on doing stuff, especially if it's big companies. And why reinvent the wheel if you can already see what's working for them? They won't spend money on ads if they are not getting the results. Now, I didn't put one here, is Uber Suggest. I'm just going to put it in, go search Uber Suggest. This is a paid platform. It does give you a few days free. It's by Neil Patel. And what Uber Suggest does, you can put in your competitor's website and you can analyze their website. You can see what SEO they have. You can see what ads they're running. You can see what keywords they are using. And so you can actually analyze your competitors and get a real feedback. You can compare it actually to your website. You can put your website and it will give a comparison. You can I think a few competitors to compare to yourself on the paid platform. The one thing about Uber Suggest as well, it gives you how long the people are staying on their pages, what pages do they watch. So it will gives you in-depth analytics. Another platform that you can look at is something called BuzzSumo. It analyzes what content is currently performing best for any topic or your competitor. You put in the topic or the domain, and it will give you results, what's happening. So this helps you to see what content is top of the market. You don't have to go and look for content here. You copy the link and you post it on your social media with a photo, and you say, this is my free thoughts about the following topic. You say your free thoughts and you put in the link where they can go read the topic. Again, it saves you on time of generating content. The next one is Ahrefs. I will type it in, Ahrefs. Ahrefs. There it is. It's tools to grow your search traffic, research your competitors, and monitor your niche. It helps you to learn why your competitors rank so high and what you need to do to outrank them. They've already done their research. They've already been out there. So look at analyzing your competitors. How many of you are enjoying this? How many of you knew you can do all of these tools? I love this. I love what I do. Another tool is Mention. It monitors your customers anywhere online. And so this is one, it's not your competitors, but you look at your customers, your target market. You know, what are they doing on the web? What are they doing on social media? It gives you market insights. The better you know your customer journey and what your customers want and what they talk about, then you create content towards that, and so it's easier to attract them. You're basically creating a purple light to track all the insects and to come to you. And then when the moment is right, you zap them and you generate that lead and you get the business. The next one, to save time, if you ever want to post and you don't have time, you take a one day a week, let's say a Sunday, and you go schedule your whole post for all of your social media from YouTube to LinkedIn on one platform. Now, I used to use Hootsuite, but then I went over to eCleanser. And the reason for eCleanser, what I love about it, is you can automatically post your blogs here. Google My Business is here. Pinterest is here. LinkedIn, Instagram. You can have Google Analytics. You can analyze your websites from one platform. You can post from this platform. You can engage with your platforms on this one platform. You don't have to individually log into LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram. You can automatically answer on comments, on posts, everything on this one platform alone. Google My Business post, analytics for Google My Business. I think there's a little bit more, but in the end of the day, this is for me the most powerful tool currently, what I found that works for me, because it almost all the platforms on it. So look at eCleanser as a tool. Yes, you have to pay for this one. It doesn't have a free version, but it's really worth the time and money. You can also automatically set post. If I post something now, I can set the schedule, the time. Let's say I schedule it for tomorrow. I can also schedule it for next month, the month after that. So you can actually, once I've created, if you post certain content the whole year, and then we can get so much closer to that 64 pieces of content that Gary Vee talks about. So you build it up so that in 3 or 4 months' time, you have that 64 posts a day being in the market. So look at that. You might say, but yeah, people will get tired of seeing the same thing. Guess what? Most people are not on at 9 o'clock to see that post. That same post, you will not post 9 o'clock next week. You will post in 4 o'clock. So different people will see it. Different people engage. And remember, in the sea of chaos, it is only there for a few seconds, for a few minutes to be seen. Then it disappears, because remember, there's millions and millions of people posting on social media. And so you think, I'm just posting one today. It's going to be seen. Well, probably 10 people, or in Color My Soul's instance, 300 people will like it today. But if you don't post enough, you will lose out on other people as well that might have seen your post. So really look at that, and you can always modify. If you get to next month, you see all your posts that has been posted, you can always click on 1 or 2 and just re-edit the script. That's easy. So you can modify it. So eCleanser is one. Bulk emailing, remember the stats that we talked about. Bulk emailing is still 93% successful. I'm currently using MailChimp. MailChimp gives me 23 to 25% open rate, and click-through rate almost also of 20%. I have currently 12,000 email addresses on this. My total database is almost 10 million, but it starts getting a lot of money if you put all of those email addresses on, and then you start paying 20, 30, 40,000 rand a month. Like I said, I'm building that up currently. My emails are costing me about $3,000 a month to send out. So one thing about this one is also you can, if you're international, you can send postcards to your clients. You can create a landing page. This also now allows you to build a website. MailChimp has recently launched it, where you can build your own web store. So this is really a powerful platform. Just go to features and you will see all of the features it does. Luckily, it gives you a free version where you can have up to 2,000 email addresses, and it's powerful. And you just send emails out on a weekly basis. Now, the other thing is MailerLite that I'm looking at using as well. It also creates landing pages, email campaigns, automations. You can create servers, and you can create pop-ups for your website. Also a nice other free platform to use. You only get with this one 14-day free trial, where MailChimp gives you longer. But this one is just to have a different platform also to use. I'm going to use it for a different marketing strategy of mine that I'm looking at. But that will only be in the next month or so. But yeah, there's even more than MailerLite. There's GetResponse. There's Aweber. There is Funnel something. So there's many of them. You just need to find out the one that's going to find and work for you. I'm only sharing the ones that I'm looking at using and that I am using. I can share the others with you as well, but I'm not using them. MailerLite, I'm going to start using now. MailChimp, I've been using the last 3 years, and so it's been a good, powerful tool for me to use. I sign up. I just love MailChimp, actually. So, and that's up to you. Remember, data is money. Your emails, if you just go extract your emails, do you know you can? There's even tools for it. I didn't thought of sharing it today, but there's tools that you can extract all of your email addresses and contact details through Gmail. Or if you have Outlook, there's programs that you can extract all the email addresses. Even if people have been BCC or CCs, it extracts those email addresses as well. And you can start building your database. You can upload that emails to, like I said, to social media, Facebook, and create an audience. You can also upload that to MailChimp, and you can start emailing those persons already. The biggest money they say today is not oil, it's not gold, it is data and a database. The more you know of people, the more detail you have about them, the richer you would be. I've sold my databases in the past. I've bought databases in the past. I know the one company that's promoting this weekend already has almost 10,000 people that have registered out of almost 10 million email addresses. So people have tools out there, so use it. But remember, don't spam people, give value. This is the one company, IP Dimension, that are sending out emails. Don't flood it with too much pictures, one picture at the most, your logo, and share short links. Now, I just took a screenshot of this to give you an idea. They just shared 5 common IT issues experience. I just said those basic. Below the U, there was a link to say, you want to read more, click on this link, and it will take them to the blog. So you don't want people to read everything on the mail. You just want to give a teaser, a clickbait, so that they click on the link and take them to your landing page or your blog or your website. Why? Because on that site, you have, you sell to them. You say, give me your details for a scheduled call, or here's a discount voucher to buy my course or to buy my product or to reach out to me. Whatever your marketing strategy is, as you don't use it in the mailer is just there to give value, but you direct them to the site where you give the value, but also you sell to them whatever product you sell. How many of you know that you can do a strategy like that? And that is how you should use MailChimp. Just to give you, Alam, I see you're asking cost. Cost is anywhere from $350. The entry level for eCleanser is $59, if I'm correct, or $59, but it gives you access into all the platforms. That is about 800 Rand a month. Like I said, you're spending at least 1,000 to 2,500 Rand on all of these strategies. But look, it saves you time. It's really worth the time, effort. If you say you don't have the money, you'll get the one deal to be able to pay for it. Like I said, there's so many strategies. And that's why you can reach out to me. I do strategy sessions where I look at your business, what will work for your business, and what budget do you need, and how to generate that budget, or where to start first to get the best return of investment. But that I will share to you a little bit later. Okay, next one is videos. Videos are the best platform to use. But remember, if you upload something to YouTube, please don't share the link of YouTube to Facebook, Instagram, or the other platforms. They don't like competition. Facebook wants you to upload the video generically, not share links. And so please make sure that you upload videos to both sites to get the results. For me, one thing about content creation, remember, out of a video, you can generate a blog. Out of the video, you can generate a podcast. You extract the audio, you have a podcast. You can have short clips out of the video that you can use as quotes in your post. So it really, out of one video, you can create almost about 10 pieces of content. Now, this is my channel, Chris Visser. You will find I've uploaded yesterday's video. This was taken a few months ago, 41 subscribers, and yeah, all of it is here. My profile, it gives you analytics, etc. Just to give you some ideas, the power of video can do. This is a guy by the name of Marshmallow, held the first ever Fortnite concert. I'm looking at having the first ever Cobus Visser talk virtually. Just to give you an idea there, they got over 47 million views. You think you can do better than that? Look at this. Go search this unicorn changed the way I poop. It's a product that has been sold, and the way it's been done, it's amazing. Now think about it. If you sell a product and you do a funny video and you get 37 million views and only 10% of them buy your product, will you be able to supply that product? So please go Google this. It's really funny. It really makes you look different of the way of being on the way you poop. It's really fun. I love this video. So please write down this unicorn changed the way I poop. The next one, what's the future? Go look at Google. Duplex AI assistant calls local business to make appointments. Everyone, this is the future. We're going to voice. You can just ask people who listens to podcast, who uses Siri, who uses Alexa. In the future, you will be able to book appointments, haircuts, dinner reservations. Everything will be done by voice. We will be able to talk to your car, and that's why 5G is coming. So please write that down. The links is not on here. I just took a screenshot so that you can write down what to search for. This will really blow your mind if you want to know what Google is busy planning. Google is on the path of world domination. They have something called Google X. Google X is a company part of Google that does just R&D, research and development. Doing what they do is they say we know nothing, and they start with nothing, and they don't bring pre-assumed ideas. They just put it in and say, what can we develop and what does the world need? And they create products. And this is one product that's coming out. And this was shared in 2018. So 2 years later, I think they've probably become better at it. I know you can start doing searches on Google using audio, voice. And the reason for this is they generate data by using your voice. There's things that you do on Facebook where you say your type of personality. You give these apps access to analyze you. You remember that photos you did where it shows you how you would look when you're older or younger? You're giving it access to do facial recognition. You're giving them data so that they can create better AIs to better recognize faces and people. So be prepared to be analyzed. Whatever you do on social media, you're being tracked and you're being analyzed. I think some of you are probably scared about what's coming. Okay, how to increase your YouTube. If you does a lot of videos, you can use something called TubeBuddy. It's a browser extension. You can analyze your competitors' videos. You can look at what tags they're using. If you then just copy their tags and post it to your video, you will be ranked higher. You can get more analytics. This is more not only for you, but this is also on your competitors. So TubeBuddy, or the other one is called vidIQ, VIDIQ, how to get more views on your YouTube. Sign up faster. This is also a powerful tool. The next one is create podcast. Let me give you another tool for that. It's anchor.fm. The nice thing about anchor.fm, if you upload your podcast, it automatically puts them to iTunes stores, to Spotify, I think 29 different channels, and you get the links for those channels where your podcast is. And why, again, is the more you're out there, the more you will be seen and the more people will love you. This is mine called Zero to Hero, Cobus Visser. As you see, Spotify just recently bought actually Anchor, but there at the bottom where to listen is iTunes, there's Google Play Store, there's SoundCloud. There's a few of those platforms where people can get to know a little bit more about me and listen to my podcast. The next one is webinars. As you know, I'm currently using Live Webinar. At the moment, it's a nice platform for you to run webinars. There is other platforms as well that you can do webinars. Go to Webinar. You can use Zoom. It's also a nice platform. The cost there is about 300 Rand a month. And you can also record it. And out of that recording, you have a video. You have a podcast. You have articles. So that is currently platforms that I am using. I can only share with you what I'm using at the moment. The next one is blogs. One is the blogger. There's an example, one of my blogs that are out there. I call it CK Spoeg. Spoeg means blog, and CK means Clark Kent, as I love Superman. His alter ego is Clark Kent, the guy that writes for the Daily Planet. And so I just thought, let my alter ego write my articles for me. The other platform is called Medium, and I currently started uploading my post. So Medium is also a nice other platform for you to use. If you don't know how to grow your blog, there's a tool that you can use called Missing Letter. You can grow your blog in the right way, so hopefully you can all benefit from that. You probably don't know there's tools like this that you can use. So if you're a blogger, most people are not video people or audio, use this tool to then grow your blogs. It gives you analytics. It helps you to post your blogs also on Medium and so forth. So you can run social campaigns using Missing Letter. Now you tell me, Cobus, I can't write. Now, let me share with you tools like me. Krupa usually says I have I speak delicious English, and I even write it more like a 2-year-old since I've been twice, something like that. So Dr. Assignment Writer helps you to automatically write. You put in keywords, it goes, uses AI technology, and it goes and put a content for you together online. You can say it mustn't be copyrighted, so it creates a whole new post article for you that you can edit, or you can say you want about 30 to 40% copyrighted, so it will give you more of the stuff that it finds online. It gives you the link, the biography, where it got it. You can ask it to insert images as well, and so you can automatically create the article. The other one is Articulo. Let's create an article, or you want to rewrite an article. You copy someone's article, you put it in, you rewrite it. It changes the words so it's not copyrighted, and you have your own article as well. Powerful, isn't it? The other one that you can use is Article Forge. It's get high quality content in under 60 seconds. Forge just writes completely unique, on topic, high quality articles with a click of a button. How many of you love that? Can I just give some messages in the box to say, I love it, love it, love it, love it. So that is way of writing articles. Another platform, it's Bitly Design or CV. Let me put that in the box. Bit.ly Design or CV. This will take you to a platform, and the platform is powerful as you can repurpose your content to reach more people. You can transform your blog post, your podcast, your videos, and your PDFs into ebooks, notes, flipbooks, transcripts, PDFs, and web pages. And not only yours, you can actually create other people's stuff into this as well. So this is also a powerful tool for you to use. For those who love content creation, this is powerful. You can even put a video and it will transcribe it for you. Audio will transcribe it for you. So you can actually create e-versions, PDFs for Kindle to sell on. Can I hear someone saying, Cobus, I love this tool as well. I think this is the amazing tool. Okay, we're getting to the end. Bulk SMS. bulksms.com I'm using. It's a paid platform where you upload your cell phone numbers and you can sort SMSs. It gives you analytics. You can put links into it and you get people to respond to that and even reply. It can also create short codes for you, like a 3450, and you want to make R5 per SMS. You say SMS competition, SMS me jump to 3456 and stand a chance to win. And you charge them per SMS, to give you an example. The other thing is, please look at installing WhatsApp Business. For those of you that have WhatsApped me in the past, we'll see how you can send automatically replies. You can also upload your profile, your product catalogs onto WhatsApp Business to send to people. You can tag people and say, this is a client, this person needs to pay me, this is possible business, and it color codes them, and you can then search by color code and respond. So WhatsApp Business is really a powerful platform. In the end of the day, you can have two platforms. You can have transfer your WhatsApp to WhatsApp Business, or get a new number that you install for WhatsApp Business. You put it in your phone. You get you open it up. You activate it. You get the access code to activate it. You take out that SIM. You put in your old SIM, and you have a WhatsApp Business number going that you can use on all of your sites for people to reach out. And all of the messages coming there. It's business orientated. Your normal WhatsApp you keep open because that is your private number in the end of the day. So very powerful platforms. About that as well, talked about normal WhatsApp. One thing about WhatsApp Business is you can create something like this links that if people click on it, that automatically opens their WhatsApp. You can prescribe what the WhatsApp needs to say, but here's an example, HTTPS wa.me 2782. So you can put that link anywhere on your post and say, post today, please send me a message. And you have that link there. People click it, automatically opens their WhatsApp. They just have to press send, hi, and press send. So this is also a powerful platform to use. One thing about WhatsApp Business is you can put it on you can have WhatsApp web. You can download the app and you can actually put your WhatsApp. Let's say you have a staff member in the office that needs to respond for you. You go and download it on their computer. You do a screenshot from your phone on the QR code, and they will also have access to the WhatsApp Business. And this helps if you can't respond. That person can respond on both of the company, making sure that customers that does send WhatsApps and get replies directly and quickly. The next thing is, please, I would love you. Please go like my pages, share it, follow it. This will only help me to grow even more, and I will do the same for you if you send me invites. Everyone, this is the only way in this period is that we can grow ourselves, is we need to work together. We need to start supporting each other in the end of the day. The more we support each other, not only that, get your whole company to like, share, and follow. One company I'm working for, their receptionist are on LinkedIn. She calls her the number one receptionist at the company's name, and she posted and she shares all the company posts. She's given recommendations. So if I search that company, I say, wow, even the receptionist is an expert at being a receptionist. And the whole company comes together. Everyone gives each other a recommendation. Everyone shares all the posts. And the reason for that is it organically gets it to grow automatically, and it's for free in the end of the day. So please go like mine, share mine, follow mine, but also get all of your friends to do the same for you. Again, please like, love, comment, and share on my post. I really appreciate it. Invite people to like me as well, and do the same for your companies. Remember, to maximize performance and profit is you need to start laying down foundation first. So go and rewatch the webinars, look at what you need to do, lay the foundation. If not, get me for a consulting strategy session so that I can help you to put your plan together. All that I need to ask you, if you're going forward with your social media, is do 30-minute social media. Do it at least every day. Now, I'm currently doing at least an hour a day, and the same is expected from my lady that runs my social media for me. She actually spends more than an hour. She spends most of the day on it, 3 to 4 hours. So go and maximize your time being social. Invest in your marketing, everyone. If you don't, you're not going to get the return of investment. The more you're going to invest in this, the better your results is going to be. There is automative tools out there that you can use, and you just need to manage those tools. And remember, how you do anything is how you do everything. So not only do it for yourself, please support other small businesses. Support me. I would love to have that so that I can grow my business. Like someone says, Jenny, you are a walking information superstar. Yes, this is my passion. I want to share this knowledge to the world. So the only way I can do it is if you guys and girls help me to do this. Remember, never blame or say it's someone else's fault, or it's the coronavirus fault, or it's the internet's fault, or whatever. If you're going to find something to blame, the only person you can blame is yourself, that you are not taking action to implement. Remember, if you come to me, don't only come with problems, we need to come with solutions as well, so that we can get the results for you in the end of the day. One thing is, even if you haven't scheduled yet, please go schedule. I just want to put that in for you. soar.by/Deal Summit Please go support me. I'm going to be on at 1:50 on the 4th of April, Saturday. Come and listen my talk and my presentation. Everyone, any questions before we say goodbye? One thing that is important is please tune in tomorrow again to see the specials and the pricing psychology that I'm going to talk about, and a few other secrets, and I'm going to give you your tools and what you need going forward. Okay, thank you, everyone. I see you say you're inspired. I'm a walking superstar. Lily, Jenny, spot on, exciting and overwhelming. Thank you for those who have taken the time to respond. Those who haven't, you can send me private messages. Jenny's information overload. Well, awesome. I love it. Okay, thanks. Love it, love it, love it. Feeling inspired. I see someone is just typing for us to close down. I just want to wait for Foza. So, everyone, that is for today. So please be ready for tomorrow. And like I said, next week we will share more content and info with everyone. Just want to see the last message coming in now. Foza says, thank you, Kobus. Really, very helpful. It's a pleasure. It's my passion to share. Everyone, have a beautiful day. This is Kobus Visser. I'm going to close off, and just be on the lookout. It will, by the end of the day, the video and the PowerPoints will be uploaded. Cheers.